Wow, look at that rainbow. The only color you can see is the red. And those clouds are so pretty too. Here's a view from the other end of the rainbow. Not quite as bright, but it's still pretty. And some weeds. Not in my yard, but weeds. Good morning. It's such a beautiful day today. Oh, a song just popped in my head. It's a beautiful day today. Look at the sunshine. Oh, hey, when that happens to me, because then the song gets stuck in there for a while. Oh well, that's a good song to get stuck, right? Okay, so it's been a couple days at least since I've made a video, and I'm just going to kind of show you some of the things going on. Not a whole lot, just waiting for things to grow. Yep, waiting for things to grow. Kitty cat is waiting too. She's waiting patiently while taking a much needed nap, I guess. I should be taking a nap too. I feel somewhat tired today. Not sure why. My table is way cleaned off since last time you saw it. I still have a few things in some pots. Waiting for these to get a couple more leaves and then we'll plant them out. These are basically mostly zinnias here. You're seeing in one echinacea in the back. These were labeled, California white beans, but they are obviously like a dandelion or something. Okay, but these are all zinnias. And my garden desperately needs me to come out here and take care of grass. I wish grass wouldn't grow. I don't have a lot of trouble with other weeds in my garden, just the grass. It grows, it grows, it grows. So, oh, I'm thinking this one didn't make it. Little plant didn't make it, but the rest of them here look good. I have blooms on my tomatoes. Let's give them a good shake here. Yeah. Oh, I love the smell of tomatoes. Some pepper. Oh, I have some little peppers starting out on that one pepper. I don't. Whoops, my finger's in the way. Again. I don't know if you can see the little peppers, so see if I can make it big enough so you can. You see the little peppers on there? Little bitsy ones. And I have long since not kept track of what kind of peppers and tomatoes I have in different places here. So let's get this back down so you can see this. So my tomatoes have blooms on them, but I haven't got any actual tomatoes yet that I've noticed. I don't know, the weather plays havoc with it. Like yesterday was nearing 90. I know tomatoes don't like that. And then, you know, it goes from in the 50s to the 90s to the 50s to the 90s. My plants don't know what to think about all of it. My herbs are growing nicely. You can tell in the middle I chopped those down, but they're coming back nicely. And I'm going to have little, oh yeah, I've got little peppers in there too. Looks like I'm going to do well with my peppers this year. Tomatoes, I don't know. I got like I said, I have blooms. My blooms need to turn into actual tomatoes. So you can see all the grass growing up into lettuce down there underneath my tomatoes. That looks good. And one of my kales went to seed. I think that was one left over from last year. Calendulas aren't quite bloomed out yet. They will later in the day. I've been picking on the couple of pea plants I've got here, and I see I've got some more. They're just regular peas, but I've been picking them young so that I can eat pod and all. I like that. And they say the more you pick them, the more they make peas. So anyway, garlic's gonna be ready to harvest soon. Starting to get some brown leaves at the bottom, but they're not quite there yet. Oh, wow. Look what I see, look what I see, look what I see. Right into my mouth. Oh, yum. Oh, my first one of the season. Oh, that's good. The rest of them aren't quite ready yet. That's on the corner there where it gets a little more sun. Oh, here's one down here. I love it when it's just a few. You can pop them right in your mouth. Oh, pretty butterfly. Can you see? Can you see the butterfly? See if I can get closer. Ah, it flew away. I thought this kind of, maybe that's too big. Just a second, let me get that smaller. I think I made it bigger instead of smaller. Down, 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 down. I thought this kind of bean was supposed to be climbing. But it doesn't seem to be yet. But my grapes are sure climbing nicely. And sunflowers growing up nicely. I need to do something about that. All over the place. Get out here and train it to go where I want it to go. I need to come out here with the neem spray again too. Yeah. These are those climbing climbing triple crop. They don't seem to be growing very good. Oop, my hand gets in the way. Okay, they're still really small. Part of them died out, but got at least a couple there. There it is. We'll walk over here and take a look at things in here. These tomatoes are growing nicely. They don't have any blooms on them yet though. Let me get this down. It keeps getting big on me. Okay, there we go. And this is looking pretty good. Cucumbers growing, a little bit of bug damage, but not too bad. Need to come out and harvest a little bit of lettuce and kale out of there. And looks like that onion's pretty ready to pick too. It gets some shade during the day here, so things won't be growing as fast. Here I'm waiting for, this is my arugula. I keep waiting for it to get dried up so I can pluck it out of the way, and just it's just mostly corn, and I planted some beans in here with the corn. They look rather bug-eaten, but I guess it's keeping the corn from being bug-eaten. Corn's not looking too bad. But my goodness, I'm not having any luck whatsoever with carrots. I tried the covering up thing, and that didn't seem to do anything. And I guess I'm not gonna have, I've planted in there twice now. Just not gonna work. That onion needs picked also. I don't know, I planted onions in there. I can't tell with that grass, little grass there, that whether any of my onions are coming up or whether they're not. I don't think so. You can see a few of them in here. Oh, that one you can see really good. Yeah, so I'll have a few onions, but not nearly as many as I planted, I don't think. See, not sure why this gets plenty of sun, but things just don't grow well along the fence here. There's some bean plants doing okay though. My shadow's in the way, hopefully you can see. Potatoes that I planted here, a few of them are finally up. Well, I'm sitting here on my porch or deck listening to the water and the little water feature that's on the deck. It's such a relaxing sound. This time of year, it's kind of the waiting game in our area. I know I watch some of your videos, and some of you've been harvesting squash and tomatoes and potatoes and all kinds of things already, and some of you are even done with your squash plants, and mine aren't even big enough to have blooms yet. Part of it's been our cool weather, part of it's only June, and I'm in zone 6B, and I know that what that means, it means different things in different locations. I'm here in eastern Oregon, northeastern Oregon to be specific, and I see other gardeners that are in zone 6, their things are ahead of ours. We've had lots of rain, lots of cool days, alternating with lots of, like I said earlier, lots of warm days, and I think plants prefer consistency that we haven't had this year. But that's okay. It is what it is. In a little while here, when I get done talking to you, I might go out and show you the things out in front on what I call the mound. That's where my squash plants are, and a few other things. My fig trees that I planted, my mulberry tree that got eaten up by what we think is a mole on account of all the molehills. Oh, and by the way, I did order some more. They should be arriving the first week of July. I also ordered some Jerusalem artichokes. I've never grown them, but I've always wanted to, so I finally ordered some. And I ordered a very small dehydrator. It's not fancy and it wasn't expensive. It's small, but it will get me started on actually being able to do things besides hang them from the ceiling. So just the waiting game, watching my plants grow. Oh, what I was going to tell you, when I get done talking to you, I'm going to mix up some fish emotion and give my plants a drink. That should be done about every 7 to 10 days, and it's probably been a few more days than that. It's probably been closer to 2 weeks since I gave them their last fish emulsion. But I need to do that because I do think that helps. And it's going to get a little warm to sit out and pull grass, get the grass out of the garden today. I'm a wuss when I don't like to be too hot. I don't like to be too cold. I like to be just right. I have a feeling I'm like you guys. Some of you like working in the, well, you act like you like working in the cold, but I bet you don't. Or the hot. Anyway, oh, kitty cat, where are you going? Oh, there, she's okay. I should turn this around and show you what my cat did. I left the gate open. So she walked over to the steps and is laying in the sunshine on the hot boards. It's fun watching her. What's she going to do now? She's going to try to go further down. I will go rescue her here in a little bit. She's going to try to go where I don't want her to go. She can't go too far. The other kitty cat is just sitting on the bench, preening herself, just being a normal cat. Oh, I thought my video said it stopped, but it acts like it hasn't stopped. No, I think it has stopped. I don't know if it stopped or not. Button, come here. Button, where are you going? Button, come here. Button. Button, come here. I know she knows her name. Come here, girlie. Come on. Come on up here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Well, sitting here relaxing, listening to the water feature, and in the distance I hear the curlews making their constant woo-woo, woo-woo sound. And some other birds, something just went caw, caw. And earlier I saw a little yellow bird. I don't know what it's called. Beautiful, beautiful summer day. It actually is summer. It isn't spring anymore. It is summer. Maybe we'll have nice weather from here on out. Well, we'll see. Can you hear all those curlews? I see some. The yellow jackets seem to like the things we set out for the hummingbirds. They need to go over and try to pollinate my tomatoes. That's what they need to do. I don't usually see very many honeybees. I know we must have some, but we need more honeybees. But I'm not going to, my yard is too small, and I'm just not into, I like to watch some of you guys tend your bees, but I don't think I'm up for that. Not up for that particular task. Although it would be nice to have more bees around. I don't know if anyone in my neighborhood even has bees. I haven't noticed any. I should ask around, I guess. Well, I think I'll quit talking to you and maybe go shoot some more video of some of the other things that I haven't shown you yet. I've shown you most of it, but just a few things I haven't. Oh, one thing on the inside. I don't know if I'll go in and show you or not. I suppose I should. Hold on. Okay, do you remember seeing my two little moringa trees? One of them just up and died on me. The other day I came in and it was just all flopped over, and it had right along the bottom here, it had disengaged itself. The only thing I can figure, it had been leaning, so I stuck a pole down inside to help prop it up, and I think I might have injured a root. I was about maybe an inch from the base, but apparently the roots must go out, and anyway, it died. I left this part sticking in, and I stuck a couple more moringa seeds in the ground, so hopefully some more come up. That would be really nice. Those are raspberry starts, and hopefully they look like they're still alive. I started some more microgreens, and my lemon tree is doing nicely. Okay, what's up here is Shasta daisies and some petunias. Got a couple of pots that nothing's come up in yet. They are daisies and petunias, and one pot that didn't have a label. Well, my video decided to not work again. This is one of my fig trees, and it's doing quite well. Here we see some onions that have gone to bloom, and I think their blooms are really pretty, so I left them that way. And here is squash plant, a couple of them actually, and they're doing okay. Rhubarb plant in the pot here is getting quite big. I should transplant it to over where my other rhubarbs are growing. This is pumpkin, a small pumpkin. It's growing rather slowly, so I don't know, small pumpkin, it means small bush, hard to tell. And here we've got my geraniums and petunias in this end of what I call the mound. In a little bit I'll show you the other end. And here is more squash. These are like winter squash. And oh, look what I see. Isn't that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful? Some others are going to be blooming soon too, and they'll be different colors. Here's the geraniums and petunias at the other end of what I call the mound. And then this pink flower, I don't remember the name of it. And there's a yucca plant in there too, which has never bloomed for me. And here's stuff I planted the other day, starting to germinate. So I'm going to have some winter, or rather fall plants coming up in here. What you see first is the radish, of course, and there's something else down toward the front. I think it's a lettuce. Anyway, that's what we've got there. Well, that's about all I'm going to show you on my video for today. I do hope you're having a wonderful day. The temperature here has gotten up to, well, it says 91 right at the moment, and it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it'll probably get a little hotter before the day's over, just like I was talking to you about earlier. Just what it is. So hopefully it's not too hot where you are. Hopefully you're able to have wonderful gardens, animals, whatever you do. I wish you all the best. I'm going to close out this video for now. Well, for today. I'll come back and talk to you in a few days. Maybe even tomorrow, who knows. Although I've got a bunch of things I have to do tomorrow, so chances are it'll be at least Thursday before I get to another video. We'll see. As you know, I try to get at least one a week, and sometimes more, sometimes not. In the meantime, may the good Lord richly bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, bell, whatever it's called, and share. Tell your friends to subscribe to me. Help me grow my channel. And I will enjoy watching your videos too, not to worry. Sometimes watching YouTube videos is much better than watching TV. So I'll see you later. Bye now.